Fucking dog. We're babysitting dogs, and every time he leaves, she's like, you're like, what the fuck? Oh, excuse me. I got nothing going on really much today. What? I mean, at the moment, excuse me. I'm waiting for my supervisor should be coming over today to bring his car over so we can work on it. It's 12:09. We're going to be working on an 06 Fusion, possibly today. Yeah, dog likes to be doted on. Anyways, in the meantime, I'm going to kind of clear this driveway up just a little bit and get this wood, you know, moved over. I'll show you what we got going on over here. We did like, I think with Adam's / my truck and our trailer, we filled the truck up completely with this, all of this wood. We had all of this stuff in the front we got from this one place. Loaded the truck up in the trailer. We did like 3 or 4 loads of the truck and the trailer, plus one truck that went one time. A little beauty queen F-150. It's like a 90 something. It's not really a beauty queen. It's more of a it's really just kind of one of those throwaway F-150s. You know, the real cheap ones that you get for like a fleet or whatever. So we got this, and then here she's really freaking out. And on this other side, this is all the fencing stuff that we got from my grandfather's place. Yep. Stacked fence high. We got just a tiny bit more and a little bit more at his house, so we gotta go get that too. So, and we have all this twig shit. Oh, that pile drive. I'd rather deal with that all day than this. This stuff is just, oh, it's just so much of it. And then we got this. This stuff requires like multiple people to freaking move. I don't even know if I have a way to get it into this wheelbarrow. And this wheelbarrow is fucked. One of the supports kind of rotted away, so when we hit a bump, it just ripped it right off, so the axle went back and started rubbing into the thing. So I bent it back, and then took 2 clamps, put them together, and tightened it down. You don't deserve to go inside. You've been in all day. Fucking cat. Well, anyways, I'm gonna finish. I'll try and finish in that. Hopefully, my supervisor gives me a call and lets me know he's coming over, and you'll get the guy. You guys will get to meet my supervisor. We got probably got quite a bit to do on his little car there. We got to change a belt. Sound like his power steering may need some fluid, and there's some other stuff we might check out. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, here we go. Oh man, someone took a fresh dump over there. Alright, this thing's killing me. I gotta pump up one of the tires. I guess they kind of went flat. I gotta get new wheels for this thing. The bearings are all like just rusted and stuff, so it's just creaking. I mean, I soaked them with that 3-in-1 penetrating silicone stuff. Just soaked them in freaking that stuff. And you know what sucks? When this hose is like cold, it's like, you know, trying to bend brake line, you know? You're like, oh yeah. I bled out this tank so that get that air out so that I can try and bend this, but it didn't make a difference. So I'm gonna put this back on. I unplugged it. Okay, get ready. Contact. I don't know, a couple more hours of effort, I'll probably have this where we can actually park some cars in here. Probably move the Intrepid back in here. I really don't like parking in the driveway because it's just always kind of nerve-wracking getting it out of the driveway with a stick. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I generally just prefer not having to fall forward every time. But I don't know. I might just move my car back in, but But then again, if my dad's car stays over there, it's just gonna rot and turn into a big freaking tree. So I might keep it over here. So I'm gonna sweep this up and put it in a little baggie, because all this little stuff you can just throw in the fire. Meow wow! Yeah, cat's a loudmouth. You know, we got him in '97. He was born on April Fool's and was free and was for a Father's Day gift. This fucker's probably gonna live to like 2017. Yeah. Here, why don't you go in there? You better run. Okay. There, I'm tired of hearing that. Okay, I found a way to move these big pieces. So that guy dragged over there, but then I was thinking, well, first of all, I drilled a hole. Oh wow, I really fucked this up. Okay. Found this bracket here, has a nice hole for these hooks here. And what I did is, I had these big carriage bolts, drilled them into the piece of wood. And this one here, I tied the rope, or the strap to here, and then used this thing as a big piece of leverage to pull this up into the wheelbarrow. Whew, crazy shit. That went yeah, that worked out better than I planned. Hadn't even bent it. It was already bent. That's perfect. Okay, let's see if I can show you how I do this. Okay. So I got my thing on here. And I hook it on. It's always kind of tricky doing awkward heavy stuff like this because it kind of wants to shift around on you. So let's see if I can do this one. Something to that effect. I really wish I would have got this on video. This is absolutely funny. So I kind of downloaded it a little fast, you know? Yeah, this happened. Just ripped the things off, so now I gotta undo it and get big washers on here. That was awesome. We just went boom. And this axle is moving on me. It wasn't even, it was moving weird. Okay, so I took the wheelbarrow apart. Well, it was already apart, but I took the bolts out, grabbed me some washers, slapped them on there on these two. Those bottom ones are kind of fucked. They won't come out, but now that I have the impact out, yeah, that's right. I put these on with the impact because the heads, they had the little square underneath the head there. It had nothing to grab onto, so it just kept spinning. So I kept, you know, zapping it just a little bit with it, and it just finally ran them down. And now they are all locked on real good. So I'm gonna try and do those bottom ones. If I can't, then I'll drill 2 holes in the thing there, and then run some of these carriage bolts that I have, like these. And I'll just go right through the frame. It will be solid, trust me. But I'm gonna try and see if I can't get 2 more washers in, and then get the rest of this cleaned up and start moving that stuff. Yeah, she's not going nowhere now. I could maybe do another one, but both the batteries are just drained. There's one sitting on the charger and it's drained too, so I'm gonna have to buy new batteries for it. I might just buy a new drill altogether. I don't know. Okay, still no sign of my supervisor yet. You know, he probably left at like 2 o'clock. Got stuck in traffic. And he's probably a little lost too. But check that out. We've got room for a car. That, all the rest of that I'll take care of tomorrow. I'm tired. I've been sweating like crazy. Yeah, it's really cold out and I don't want to be sweating anyway, so I got a lot of mucus built up. And just having a drink, and then if he does show up, I'm having him drive to AutoZone. Yeah, outsider here. But anyways, yeah. So what I think I'm gonna try and do is find new tie downs or hold downs for the axle, and then get new wheels for it, get some nice grade 8 bolts and nuts to go through it. And then I was thinking about getting a torch and heating up the axle so that, you know, it's like a you know, got that camber like that, you know. So, and then I'll put a big I'll get the metal tub, grind it down so it's like rusted, and then I'll put a big VW thing on it, and then it'll be dub. It'll be mad. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Want to see some carnage? So our neighbor's a little Toyota here. Just got it running perfect, right? We put a carb that came off of Adam's little Celica, and you know, did some things. We did some brake stuff on it, you know, last summer, and just got it running perfectly with a new starter and alternator, and got the carb all tuned up, and then goes to the beach and takes a different route home. And look what that. I guess what happened was that the people that he was behind decided to stop really fast randomly, and I think he was going downhill or something. It was a little icy, so, you know, he hits the brakes and downshifts, and just hits him. I think he was doing about 30 too, and 30, and he hit him. Hit a Prius or something. That sucks. Hey, I do really like the stereo in this car. Look what they made it for me. Happy technology. Outside the lions run, feeding on remain. We'll never leave. Look at us now, so in love with the way we are. It doesn't even have a sub. No. Doesn't it, I think it's just Mazda, whatever speakers they make. And look at my seats, complete with hair from Adam's dog. It's transferred to his jacket. So one thing I don't like about cloth is it to deal with that, so I gotta get a thing on it. Anyways, my supervisor Steve never showed up, so we didn't get to do a 06 Fusion video. Really, I was just changing the serpentine belt and possibly some power steering related diagnostic stuff. And other news, we're going to be going to the Portland International Auto Show this Thursday. Me and Adam will be going, so we'll be doing some video. We'll be sure to get excellent coverage of that. And when I mean excellent, what I want to see in my video. Anyways, gonna head her out here. I'm gonna go to work and sit on my ass, hopefully. Okay, I'm at work. I gotta do a quick clip here. It's kind of hard to see, but this is one of those very few times I've ever seen a Chrysler Town & Country with tread on its tires. Oh. Hi there. Don't I look funny with these safety glasses on? There, now my phone can charge. We've been having some, what do you call it? Cost savings, cost reductions at our work here, at my work, and been very interesting. You're gonna have to go without light here. Get this bitch back down. We just had like three people in my area just got like shit canned big time. You know, I'm not gonna talk a whole bunch about it, but all I know is I still have my job. I probably will be looking for a different job here probably in the next you know, few months. Sounds like my department might be getting shit canned within the next 6 months. So I gotta stay on my best behavior and make sure I don't get shit canned. Letting go a lot of the some of the temps. A lot of them were in the other department cell. I think they laid off like 50 people. So yeah, it's been an absolute slaughterfest today, and it sucks. This is not a time to be losing your job. Oh look, I just went through a yellow light. But anyways, we're actually going to the Portland Auto Show Friday. Thursday, my supervisor should be coming over to have me work on his car. And I'm going to try and get his phone number, because I'm going to give him mine. And then that way I'll call him and, you know, bitch him out if he doesn't show up. But anyways, I gotta go.